Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel on this lovely, actually sunny morning for once. Very rare, but I think maybe things have turned a corner. So today I'm at a job that I've done a little bit of work here a couple of times in the past. It's not one I've been to for a while, but I come occasionally and help them out with bits and pieces. I think last time I came and took a tree out for them. So today I am back as they have been struggling health-wise and haven't been able to manage in the garden quite so well as normal. And we've actually got some dead things to remove and a few bits to tidy up. So we've got a dead hibiscus here. It's gone crispy, that's coming out. And then I can get in and tidy up underneath the nice little palm tree there. We've got a few dead bits here, or a whole area of dead bits. There's a rose and something else at the back there, not quite sure what yet. It has got a label on, so we'll have a look at that. There's a dead escallonia here. If I've got time, there's lots of ivy and stuff. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get on with that, but we will see. And then over to the other side of the garden here, there is a dead bottle brush here by the house. Lobelia that could do with a little bit of a tidy up. There's a few roses that just need reducing down a bit. And then we've got this monster escallonia which has died. It's nice and crispy. So that has gone. So that is coming out. I say coming out, it's going to be cut to the ground. She's not worried about digging the roots out, luckily for me. But we will take that out and see what we've got left. There's a lot of rhododendrons and camellias in this garden, so I think they will fill the gap. There's also a pyrus here, which is looking rather unhappy, although it is growing right from by the escallonia there. So we'll see how we get on anyway. So anyway, I am going to get cracking and enjoy this lovely sunny day. And you can join me on the journey. Okay, so I found a label for the shrub that was dead at the back, which I believe is I've sort of had to work it out, Physocarpus, and it's basically like the ornamental currant that flowers, has a nice red leaves, deep red leaves, hence lady in red. Just wondered what it was, because of course it was completely dead, so there's no way of knowing, and part of the label there is missing, so that was what I've had to guess at. So anyway, not going to disturb all that too much, because obviously you've got the lovely cyclamen growing under there, which are spread really nicely in that border. So just going to tidy up the dead leaves under the palm now. Okay, so I've done most of what the customer wanted done for today. Just going to do I've just been doing a few more bits that I haven't filmed. This is the Escalonia. Also taken this Pyrrhus back a bit, had a lot of dye back in it, so hopefully encouraged now there's a bit more light, some more growth. This is the Escalonia that was dying back, as you can see. Not looking very healthy, but it has got some life. See some shoots here coming on some of these stems. There's one here on one of the main stems that I've left. So customer was quite keen if there was any life to try and save it if we can, but I think the chances are it's probably going to die, but you never know. It's worth giving it a chance. And as you know me, I like to give things a chance. And obviously this is a garden where it's a little bit more wild, shall we say, but this is where things tend to thrive as they should. As you saw the cyclamen over there. I've got a bit to do in this corner here. There's an Iliagnus here which is starting to swamp a few things. Obviously there's a rhododendron here, it's sort of encroaching on some of these, so I might just see if I can take some of this back a bit, some of the limbs. But one of the things I wanted to show you over here was possibly the most impressive Mahonia that I have seen for a long time. I have not seen one like this for, I don't know, maybe never. It's huge. Bearing in mind, if you look these up on the RHS website or anything, it says they'll get to about 2 meters. Well, I'm almost 6 foot, and yeah, it's towering above me. I don't know how tall it actually is, but it's way up there. I will stand back in a minute and show you so you can see. So just to give you some idea of the height, I don't know whether we've got that in the picture or not, but yeah. found a bumblebee. I think we'll see if we can move him off this branch. Put him up here. This holly. Okay, so I am just about done here, just finished loading everything in the van. So we'll just have a quick little look round. So the Iliagnus, I've trimmed it away from the rhododendrons either side, really encroaching into the top of here. So it looks a little bit bare and scraggly at the moment, but it will soon reshoot there. I've taken quite a lot away, so there's a lot more light coming into here as this rhododendron was being forced out quite a lot, and they don't mind being pruned anyway. There's the impressive Mahonia. It's got a sizable trunk. Job to tell on camera, but there's my hand, so gives you a idea of the size of it. It's a big impressive thing, that. Reaching for the sky. Anyway, yep, that is the Iliagnus. Over here, taking out dead Escallonia that was there, dead Escallonia that was there, the dead rose and the other shrub that were there. Tidied up the palm tree. Owen took out the dead hibiscus that was there as well. So yeah, that is done. There's probably some more work. I think the customer was on about maybe getting me back at some point. There's a lot of ivy creeping in. The fence along the back is questionable, and the hedge that runs along, there's a hawthorn hedge, it's got a lot of ivy and stuff growing over, as you can see here. could do with a good tidy up along the back really, but anyway, that is probably a job for another day. So yeah, I'll just come out of the sun a minute so you can see me a bit better. So yeah, I kind of like gardens like this because they're what I'd call a bit of a more natural garden, not so manicured. Manicured gardens are nice, they look very nice and, you know, very pleasing to the eye, I guess, to some people. But in some ways I kind of like gardens like this, where things are left a little bit more to their own devices, not through, you know, this is just people start to struggle with the garden, they have health issues, etc, etc, but then you do get things going a little bit more natural. So things like this, I'll show you the cyclamen just naturally spreading, which wouldn't happen in a manicured garden. So they just naturally spread, and they're just naturally spreading into the lawn. I'll show you some other things. Got some lovely bulbs, obviously they're planted, but again, just cyclamen growing everywhere quite naturally. Other bulbs coming up, possibly bluebells, not sure yet, it's a bit early. One of the other things which I thought was quite interesting as a garden becomes more natural, this is heather growing in the lawn. Not only one type of heather, but two types of heather. And not everybody would want heather growing in their lawn, but just an interesting observation of how things will naturally grow and thrive if they're in a happy environment, as some of these things are. So anyway, I will, oh yeah, there's the escallonia there that we cut back. Just got to finish blowing down the pathway. Like I say, we're all done. Around the front I didn't do very much. Got a van load of rubbish as usual. I did take a few bits off the tree up there, and there was some conifer branches hanging out, which I also did earlier. So anyway, I am going to leave this video here. I've probably waffled on long enough, so thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you all on the next video. Thanks for watching.